Go.
Good morning from Petals and More. Today we're going to do a video on how to look after your fresh flowers. This is the most commonly asked question in our store, and many of our recipients always call to ask this question. So we're going to do a simple tutorial on how to use household items and create the perfect solution for your fresh flowers. You don't have to worry about flower food. You don't have to buy flower food. We are going to do this using simple ingredients in the house. The first tip after you receive your beautiful blooms is to unwrap them. So here we are, unwrapping our bouquet and taking off any packaging that comes at the base. Here at the base, you will find floral foam that is giving nutrition to the flowers. So once we are keeping them at home, we need to make sure we open that packaging out and remove the foam. So here I am taking off that packaging and removing the foam with my hand. Now I'm going to remove the packaging at the top. Usually you would have 2 or 3 sheets for your bouquet wrap. We also wrap the flowers with a transparent nylon or leather. So we need to get that off as well using a sharp scissor. So here we have our bouquet that needs to be arranged in a vase. So I must emphasize that if you're using a vase, it must be a clean vase, because most times there is bacteria in your vase and you don't even know it. So you must take your vase, clean it up nicely, clean it with a drop of bleach. I usually use Hypo or Jake bleach, which is a local brand, and I just use 1 drop to wash off the vase and make sure that I get a crystal clean look in my vase. I then snip off with my scissors the rubber band that's tying it and loosen up the flowers. So here we are with our flowers. Gently we remove all the different parts of the flowers out and keep them out. Then into my vase of clean water, I add 2 spoons of white sugar. This is the local sugar that I've used. Nothing fancy, your regular white sugar. Just 2 spoons of that. This is done so that your flowers can get nutrition. Once the flowers are cut off from their source, they need nutrition, and that's why we put sugar inside. To the sugar, we also add half a cap of white vinegar. You can use your local brand of vinegar. Here I'm using the Laziz white vinegar. Apple cider vinegar works too. So these are just things you have lying around your house and you can put that in. The reason we are putting the vinegar is because we don't want any bacterial growth. So we want our flowers to stay fresh. Then we take our roses and we cut them at a 45-degree angle. We do this so that the fresh flower can drink the nutrients and stay fresher for longer. So here I am with my roses, cutting them at a 45-degree angle and arranging as I would like. So I'm just cutting them randomly. You could do it taller or you could do it shorter as you like. I want my red roses to be a little taller than my whites. So I am cutting those a little bit lesser than I am my white roses. Some people like greenery. If you like greenery, you can add your greens to it. If you don't like them, you can simply chop them. So here I am putting my greenery to make my vase look a little bit fuller. Make sure there's no green at the bottom so that it doesn't decay the water. So as you can see, once I add my green, my vase starts to look a bit fuller. once I have that, I put my roses in there. Randomly, you don't have to be perfect because life is all about imperfection. And this is a home, something you can do at home, so it really doesn't matter. Arrange your flowers to the way you like it. Like I said, I want my whites a little bit shorter and I want my reds a little bit longer. 2 more blooms here. My favorite baby's breath to fill out the roses. I'm going to put them in to give it that coverage. Turn them around, twist them around, play with your flowers, create the design that you want. But remember, you must keep your flowers in a cool place near the AC so that the heat doesn't destroy them and make the petals overgrow. Here we are. I think I would like this one at the back and the white in the front. So I'm going to just change that around a little bit. Play with it and see what works for you. So here we have the taller ones at the back and the shorter ones in the front to create your vase arrangement at home. Thanks for watching. Do remember to like, share and subscribe. This is from the Petals and More team in Abuja. Thank you.